Good day. It is day 12 of our Mindful Living Challenge, where every day we focus on a yoga pose, a writing prompt, and a food for the week. So this week is Mindful Mind. All of our writing prompts are aligned with that. And our yoga pose for today is when relieving or when releasing pose. I love this pose. This pose is really good for gas, hence the word when releasing pose, bloating. It also strengthens the back and the abdominal area. It's really good for your hips and can also strengthen your arms. It can be a very calming and grounding pose. Typically, it can come after like some abdominal work in this yoga practice. And I always want you to think of it as a reclined version of Balasana, sort of child's pose. Let's go over the foundations for the pose. So you lie on your back, you recline back, and you draw your knees into your chest. You have a couple options in terms of your grip. You can lift up and wrap your arms around your legs. You can grab your wrist or your opposite elbows for a very close grip. You draw your chin to your chest so that you can get your whole spine involved. In terms of your feet, you can leave them neutral or play around with different types of positions like flexing and pointing. And from here, we tend to then draw the knee in on one side, bringing the leg out to the side and holding here, flexing the foot, looking down the midline. And then we do that on the opposite side. And then again, looking down the midline, chin to chest, really rolling down. Eventually that knee's going to go into that armpit over time. Okay, so that's our pose for today. Let's get started with our practice. All right, so take a moment to settle in the space. Maybe you close your eyes, you turn your gaze downward, and take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Allow yourself to become more present, more calm as you move through your breath. Letting go of all the things that led to this moment and releasing all the things that follow this moment. Take a moment to set an intention for today's session. And then slowly open your eyes and bring your hands underneath your shoulders or the hips back a few times, extending your legs out. We're going into seated staff pose first. Again, roll your shoulders down and back. Really press into the ground, chin to chest. Flex the feet, heels away from you for 1, 2. Don't forget to draw the navel towards the spine. 3, 4, squeezing those thighs together, and 5. Inhale, release your hands from the ground, reaching them up towards the ceiling, hinge from your hips, and fold. Again, go for a grip that makes sense for you today. Maybe you soften your knees, holding here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale up. Now we're going to go for a deeper grip. So maybe you play with extending the legs out a little bit more. If you grab the ankles, reaching for the calves, you reach for the ankles. If you grab the toes, maybe you reach for the outsides of your feet. Again, lift and hinge from the hips and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lift up. Bend your knees. Walk the hips back a few times. so that you're on that sweet spot for your seat. And then again, we're going into our Navasana sequence. So we're going to do a half boat and full boat. So we'll start off with half. If you've been playing around with your hands behind your thighs, maybe extend the hands out and hold for 1. Squeeze those sides together. Lift the chest up. 3, 4, and 5. Exhale down and breathe. Second set, optional to take it to full boat, or you could do a second set of half boat. All right, let's go. 1, squeeze those thighs together. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale down. Pull all the way down. Let's bring our first set of wind releasing pose into this practice. Draw your knees into the chest. Dropping your chin to your chest. And do your wrap. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press the feet into the mat. Maybe you grab your ankles or not. We're going into bridge pose. Push the hips up. Hold here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Exhale down. Bring the knees back into the chest. We're going to do a second set of bridge today. Hold and keep breathing. Again, if you want a deeper grip for one releasing pose, do lift up and then drop back down. Second set of bridge. Ground the soles of the feet onto the mat. Again, maybe you reach for your ankles or not. Lift the hips up, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and release the hands. If you will, press those hands into the ground. And imagine you're squeezing the thighs together for 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep lifting those hips up. And 5. Slowly roll back down. Draw the knees into the chest, wrapping the arms around the legs, holding here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release the left leg and release the fingers right below the knee on top of the shin. Draw the thigh towards the outside of the body. Keep your chin and chest connection. Flex the left foot and hold here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's switch. Draw the left leg and release that left leg. Keep it nice and long. Flex the right foot. I should say, so we're extending that right leg, keeping the right foot nice and long. Draw that knee towards the chest. Keep both shoulders grounded, chin to chest. Hold here for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Release, bringing both legs up. Slowly let the legs fall down to the ground and let your hands fall to the sides of the body. And breathe. Holding here for a few breaths. So you're going to stay in Shavasana for as long as you need. And ciao. We'll see each other tomorrow for day 13.